This is restricting my breathing. I can't. Shut up. We're talking about this video. That's loud.
Oh my goodness. So if you haven't heard, Texas is back in the news, okay? Not for the
We're always in the news, and it's always for bad reasons.
debacle of Abbott blaming the windmills for what happened there of people freezing to death. No, something completely different this time. Texas has done the unthinkable, the unfathomable, okay? The irredeemable, inexcusable, disgusting action of ending the mask mandate and opening businesses.
True! Fucking disgusting! Oh, fuck. So fucking true. Truly disgusting. Governor Greg Abbott, once again, showing everyone that he doesn't give a single fuck about human life whatsoever. You know. Finally, I can breathe freely again.
I know. Listen. Calm down.
Wait, am I supposed to... Wait, this guy seems based as fuck so far.
When it comes to this decision, people are losing their minds. They're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? You hearing people talking about,
why would he just yeet masks like that? Why would you just remove...
No, I don't know if I can do it. Yeah.
Remove all of the masks at a crucial time such as this?
that's not what he's doing, okay? That's not what he's doing.
It literally is what he's doing. He said that there's like no mask mandate. You can't like force a business to use. Oh, thank you, friendo. My hair and beard combo is pretty spectacular and very original and not something that anyone else does. But yeah, Abbott did get rid of the mask mandate. You don't have to wear a mask in a public area. Now, the individual stores might be able to. I don't know if that's like against the rules or not, whatever. But like no government can impose that on any business, which just means that no one's going to impose any masks.
You may not agree with it, but let's at least characterize what's happening properly, okay? Let's be honest about it, all right? What he's saying is that, hey, businesses can open up.
Can you imagine?
You're
Can you imagine sitting in front of a camera and talking like this? I feel like I would be so depressed having to record these videos.
You're now not forced to wear a mask.
Effective next Wednesday, all businesses of any type are allowed to open 100%. Also, I am ending the statewide mask mandate.
Here's the thing. That's what I've said from the beginning. That's what many of us
Wait, didn't he say just like a couple of seconds ago? I just want to like make sure.
properly, okay? Let's be honest about it, all right? What he's saying is that, hey, businesses can open up. You're now not forced to wear a mask.
Wait, did I skip forward?
Effective next.
You may not characterize what's happening.
Remove all of the masks at a crucial time such as this?
That's not what he's doing, okay?
Okay,
That's
so
not
you
what he's
literally
doing.
lied
You
in the
may
first
not
minute, and then
agree
like
with
30
it,
seconds
but
later.
Many of us have said,
Wide mask mandate.
here's the thing. That's what I've said from the beginning. That's what many of us have said from the beginning. I understand people wanted to talk about, well, listen, we need to do this in order to keep the ICUs and the hospitals from filling up. Listen, okay? The hospitals and ICUs weren't filled up with people like moi, all right? I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it up.
And I don't. The ICUs weren't filled up with people like me. You know, I'm fit. I'm healthy. Those people that aren't fit and healthy, you know, people that have diseases or diabetes or are older, like they can go fuck themselves. I don't care if they're in the ICU, but me, I'm fine. I don't give a fuck.
honest, all right? There's a certain demographic. We can see who's getting yeeted from this virus, all right? It's not people in healthy condition who don't have any.
Is that how you're gonna characterize it? They're being yeeted by the virus. They're not being, killed in a really, really horrific death where they slowly cough their lungs up and, or if they don't actually die from it, they have their lung tissue scarred to hell and back so that they have breathing problems for the rest of their lives. It's not something, it's not something like that.
Who don't have any pre-existing conditions, who are in very good shape, and with just relatively overall good genes. Sorry, not to toot my own horn, but hey, for those of us, right, for the family, for all of us like that, why do we have to do what you sick people have to do?
Because we don't, as a society, want to make it to where one section of society has to be shut-ins for an extended amount of time, when we could avoid that fate. If we could make it to where there's not a lot of people dying from a virus by having everyone stay inside, for if we had actually done it for maybe 2 months, 3 months, if we had done it effectively, then everyone could go outside again. But instead you want to just open it up so a lot of people either die or have to be castaways, just fucking stay in their house for the next 3 years as the virus keeps on ravaging through the country in waves.
I'm just saying,
Lucas, you're so selfish.
I am.
Yeah.
I am selfish.
Holy shit.
If you got problems, you handle.
Hey, he accepts it.
Selfish.
I am selfish. If you got problems, you handle your problems. And that's what he's essentially saying. He's saying self-accountability. Listen, if you have a loved one at home or you live around with, elderly people or something
then go
like
fuck
that,
yourself.
or you're elderly yourself, take some accountability and responsibility for your health.
Yeah, take some accountability for your health. Go fuck yourself. You don't have to, if you don't work, fuck you. I don't give a fuck, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't want to, this tiny piece of cloth over my face, this is restricting my breathing. I can't. Sorry. I tried to do a bit and I almost fuck. Yeah, you guys can go fuck it. You saw what that thing just did to me. All right? You just saw what that micron thin piece of cloth just did to me. Imagine me having to wear that in a Walmart.
Right? Remember that, liberals? My body, my choice? Well, that's how this works. There are going to be, listen, when it comes to the stupids.
Okay, the my body, my choice, right? Usually used for abortions. If I get an abortion, isn't going, well, I say if I get an abortion. If I was capable of getting pregnant and I got an abortion, every woman that I then associated with, they wouldn't also then be in danger of having their fetuses aborted. So, yeah, in that case, it is your body, your choice. But in the case of a deadly virus that kills people at a rate that is higher than the flu, because this isn't a flu, and if unrestrained, will just fucking wildfire through society and kill all the older individuals or the people with pre-existing conditions. Those people, suddenly your choice not to wear a mask and go and get infected, it does affect other people's bodies, right? So it's not just your body, your choice. It's your body, your choice, and the choice that you've made for everyone in your community.
If that's what you want to refer them to, that's what I call them. Not necessarily, these people are stupids, but when it comes to the stupids of any village, of any world.
Wait, who is he saying is stupid? Hold the fuck up.
Accountability and responsibility for your health, right? Remember that, liberals? My body, my choice. Well, that's how this works. There are going to be, listen, when it comes to the stupids, if that's what you want to refer them to, that's what I call them. Not necessarily, these people are stupids, but when it comes to the stupids of any village, of any world, they're going to do what stupids do. When it comes to crime, you can enforce any law or enact any legislation or this law.
I'm like 90% sure with like the camera quality that this person probably has, almost 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. I doubt this person would talk to me, but hey, maybe.
On that law, you want to know who follows the law? Law-abiding citizen, okay? That's who follows the law.
Yeah, and that's why we should make it a law that if you're going to go out in public, you should wear a mask. My man, Mr. The Amazing Lucas, my man Lucas, I agree 100%. Law-abiding citizens should wear masks, and that's why, in order for them to wear masks, we should make it a law that they should wear masks. So that if they're not, it's against the law.
People are frightened, or if you're scared to catch the virus, then put on a mask. He's not saying that, hey.
How the fuck does this guy have 500K subs on YouTube? Because he does jump edits and uses high-pitched voices sometimes and is obviously playing a character.
Or if you're scared to catch the virus, then put on a mask. He's not saying that, hey, you have to remove your mask. He's just saying, hey, if you want to put it on, you're more than welcome. But we're not going to enforce you to have the mask on. We're going to open up when it comes to businesses.
So law-abiding citizens will wear the mask because, they should. It's kind of like a suggestion, kind of like those suggestions that they gave to the energy companies and the companies that all sit on the board of the energy grid of Texas. All those suggestions that they definitely listened to.
You're more than willing, more than free to open up your business. And here's the beautiful part. When it comes to these businesses, if the business wants you to wear a mask, regardless of the mandate, guess what? You have to wear the mask. So in whatever business you're going to, whether it's a Ralph's, a Trader Joe's, Food for Less, Whole Foods, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Target, if they want you to wear the mask, you still have to wear the mask. So, it would make sense for the business not to get sued or not to get any trivial, litigation.
There's no way that this guy, I guarantee you, hold on. I guarantee you if we look through his YouTube videos and we go down, oh fuck. And we go back like a year. Oh, I don't want to do oldest. He might have been doing this for a long goddamn time. I want to go back to a year ago and see what he said about businesses telling people to wear their masks. Let's see here. Just kind of interested. See if we can find. Oh, you know what? We can control F. Not wearing a mask is a misdemeanor. Oh no. Swastika mask in Walmart. That's weird. Thug arrested for not wearing mask. What's the next one? Booed on stage for mask. I just want to see what his opinions. Ohio woman arrested for not wearing a mask. Woman triggered at mask in Wells Fargo. Seems like maybe this is me just assuming his position. But I don't think that this guy is actually that big of a fan of masks. Let's
Class
see.
B misdemeanor. Oh my goodness. So I'm sure many of you guys have already heard this story, but Indiana has made not wearing a mask a Class B misdemeanor.
Okay, I thought he
That's
was wearing the
correct.
same shirt.
That's the law, all right? A Class B misdemeanor, and that is tantamount to you driving under the influence, okay? You not wearing a mask equals the same punishment as you driving under the influence, okay? Class B misdemeanor.
Hey, guess what? The same argument that you would make for someone driving under the influence is the same argument that you would make for someone needing to wear a mask, because it's not just the fact that you're driving around while drunk. It's the fact that you're driving around while drunk on the roads that everyone else is driving on, and therefore it's going to affect other people if you crash into them. Didn't this guy lose a bunch of subs for not going along with the voter fraud thing? I have no idea. I don't know anything about this guy.
Luckily for the people in Indiana is that some law enforcement agencies, let me clarify, some law enforcement agencies that said, hey, we're not going to enforce this. This is some nonsense.
Wait, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up.
Law enforcement.
It's not a scar. He just did it. He just did that. But he just did that, though. That's not, okay. Is that like a thing? Hold the fuck up. Am I just not down with the kids enough and I don't know that that's a thing? Is it a thing to just shave a part of your eyebrow? Look at his bio. Okay, fine. Please tell me. I gotta know. I'm like a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do if I caught one. You know, I just do things. Okay, yeah, that is a Joker quote. I'm the Joker. Shut up.
Have you guys seen this?
Shut up. Wait. Where's the video that we were just watching? Oh.
Enforcement agencies that said, hey, we're not going to enforce this. This is some nonsense.
The sheriff's office will also not be enforcing the mandate.
Governor Holcomb, the governor, has all good intentions for the people of the state. That's why he did it. He's trying to protect us by doing this.
I don't care what this guy has to say.
For them, the prosecutor has said, hey, I'm not going to prosecute anyone who mandates such a requirement without legislation.
In the statement, the prosecutor says his office will not prosecute any residents for not wearing a mask.
So, lucky for them. However, you want to know who's not so lucky? People in Miami. Because apparently, on top of them talking about, well, you should wear a mask inside your own home, which is some definite clown talk, they have gone so far as crazy. This is not a joke. Let me repeat.
Wait.
The third time.
Shut up.
Inside your home. This is almost as dumb as the people you see. That's what I think should happen.
Hey, American Nacho.
You wearing a mask while you driving your own car. So stupid. But it gets better. And the reason why it gets better, because Trump, who's equated masks to freaking being patriotic, which is clown talk. Let me repeat, that is freaking clown talk. Trump has since then, he has canceled the Republican convention. He's canceled the Republican for a virus that has what, 98, 99% survival rate? We have shut.
So he doesn't care about the masks. He doesn't care about the masks. And here he's saying like, yeah, no, you should do the masks. I'm for that. Like, haha, you should just like do it yourself because that's a thing that you should do.
You killed my grandfather for having people not wear the mask. I understand if they want to be like, nah, y'all need to wear the mask coming into the store. I understand there's no mask mandate, but in this store, you need to have a mask on, okay? If you want to do.
Wait, did CTV just raid in? Or are they just coming through to tell me to come into the call? I'm not sure. Before I come back into that conversation, guys, I need to make sure that the internet's not going to drop out every like 3 seconds. All right. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to like fuck up the conversation over and over.
Do business with us. I understand, But let's not act like he's telling people to remove their masks, remove it. He's just saying, hey, we're not going to force you to wear one. That is night and day. I know people want to say, hey, they have the lowest vaccination rate, yada, yada, yada. Okay, sure. That's all fine and dandy.
It's not. It's not fine and dandy, actually. Actually, it's the opposite of fine and dandy. We're one of the most wealthy fucking states in the fucking union, and we have like a 10% fucking vaccination rate. And on top of that, we're saying like, I don't want no masks. I don't want no masks. I'm not taking no vaccine. I don't have no vaccine, but like, it's so fucking annoying, dude. Like, and we also have like all three of the new strains that have been coming out. I'm so fucking appalled that people can't recognize that this is a bad thing.
But if he's saying, hey, based off the ICU numbers, I feel like we're in a position where this is no longer needed to be mandated.
The ICU numbers are because everyone's masked up. They just dipped back down from the Christmas and holiday rush. They just dipped back down. I'm losing my fucking shit, guys. We have two of the most populous fucking cities in the goddamn fucking United States of America. I'm healthy. I don't need a vaccine. If you want a vaccine, vaccinate someone, vaccinate old and sick people. Well, wow, holy shit, Ariella. I imagine they would already be vaccinating the old people before you. All right? You don't need a vaccine more than old or sick people. That's why they give it to them first.
Mandated.
COVID still exists in Texas, in the United States, and across the globe. But it is clear from the recoveries, from the vaccinations, from the reduced hospitalizations, and from the safety
the 10% vaccination rate
practices that Texans are using, that state mandates are no longer needed.
Now you can say, well, that's the reason why the ICU numbers are low. It's because you guys have been mandating it. Okay, that's fair too. I hear you. But I would think, like, even though it was mandated, how many people were actually wearing masks?
A lot of people. There was actually people having to wear masks because they weren't allowed into stores. And they weren't allowed into bars and into restaurants without their goddamn mask. But now there's a lot of restaurants that aren't going to be doing that because guess what? People in Texas are dumb as fuck. And they think that the masks are some kind of imposition on their free will, on their ability to be an American, right? It's just fucking amazing how stupid Texans are. And let me tell you something. I am a Texan, so I know this is like, this is literally clown shit.
Just because it says it's mandated, like I said, doesn't mean people were following it to begin with.
So if they weren't following it while it was a law, then they can get in trouble for that. But if the thing that you're trying to say is that they would like start wearing the masks, or that there would be like the same amount of mask usage when it's not the rules to wear masks, you must have like the IQ of a fucking like lizard on the side of the fucking street. It's absolutely amazing that you would think that. I genuinely think that if you grabbed like people like this, if you grabbed their head and just like shook it around, you would hear a bunch of fucking just a lot of rattling. It would sound like a fucking maraca because their brain has calcified and also fucking splintered into a million different pieces.
The only numbers I would think that would be accurate, or at least a reflection of what's going on, would be the ICU numbers of the people in the hospital. You know, what's going on there. And he says what's going on there seems to be okay to lessen the restrictions, just as we've done in California, right? We're lessening the restrictions. Before, I couldn't even eat outside because dumbass Gavin Newsom was like, nah, cut that out. Well, I'm sure his...
Wait, why would you cut... I'm sorry, this is just a pet peeve. I don't like shitty editing. Why? Watch how the edit doesn't zoom in right on his face. It zooms from here to this area of the screen for some reason. I'm sorry. That's just a pet peeve, though.
Outside, because dumbass Gavin Newsom was like, nah, cut that out. Well, I'm sure
Why?
his sorry little simp butt was going outside dining.
I don't want no masks. I don't want no masks. I'm not taking no vaccine. I don't have no vaccine, but like I want it.
Thanks, guys.
I'm sure he was doing that while telling me to stay at home. That's what they do. So now it's lessened, where now I can eat outside. I can take it off while I'm eating. I'm surprised they were like, hey, you can only...
That's already the fucking rule in Texas, you dumb fuck! Obviously, if they have restaurants open, then they allow you to take off your mask while you fucking eat. Wow, holy shit, my fucking... wow, what a fucking brain blast. I swear to God, I changed my mind. This guy's smart as fuck. We need to drill a hole in this guy's head so his brain can expand out of his fucking skull. Because obviously, it's being contained right now. There's pressure building up in there. We gotta fucking help him. God damn, he's the smartest motherfucker in the world. I can't fucking believe it.
You can only remove your mask for 5 seconds for when you're eating. I'm surprised they didn't come up with some stupid regulations like that. Now, having said that, Texas, do not screw this up. Texas, bro, please, Lord, please don't screw this up. Because all eyes are on Texas right now.
Implying Texas is going to be smart enough to not fuck everything up.
It's going to go horrible or it's going to go amazing. That's it. Any middle ground, there's no nuance here, okay? Because the media, any type of nuance, that's gonna go into the horrible category. That's where that's gonna go on, okay? It needs to go well. If numbers continue to go down, everything goes amazing. Guess what everyone's gonna do? Everyone's gonna be like, yep. They're gonna start looking at Texas like, well, if Texas can do it, why can't we do it? We're better than.
When Texas's numbers rise dramatically, and the restrictions were lifted yesterday, as of the recording of this video, in 2 weeks from now, when we see numbers start ticking up, I guarantee you, they're going to find some way to say, oh, it's actually this, it's actually that, right? Actually, it's the Democrats' fault for not letting us do the whole herd immunity faster.
In Texas, right? Like, they had people freezing to death because they couldn't, they were blaming windmills.
Yeah, they had people freezing to death because the government gave suggestions, not rules, suggestions for how we should winterize or otherwise protect our energy grid from extreme weather. And because they were just suggestions, people didn't listen, because you don't have to listen to suggestions.
Can't we do better than that here? I mean,
oh, holy fuck, ridiculous TV. How fucking true. They will absolutely say that it's all the illegal immigrants coming up from below from south of the fucking border. How's it going, Vocal Legend? Love you too, buddy. Like, absolutely. You're so fucking hitting the nail on the head there. God damn.
Texas, they're partying right now in Texas. They're going out, they're eating. So, now if it goes bad, bruh, you already know they're going to use this as a pretext to extend the lockdowns. Like, well, we would have been out of lockdowns had it not been for somebody starting with a T. Okay, had it not been for that state, not to mention any names. That's how I see this going. So I hope it goes well. I really do.
He's sandbagging. He's sandbagging. Oh yeah, no. If it goes well, then everyone's going to say, "Oh yeah, no. We need to do the whole thing where we all unlock. We all drop the lockdowns." But if it goes bad, then really, we don't know if it's because of the mask, but everyone's going to extend the lockdowns forever because of it. Yeah, because it fucking failed, you dumb motherfucker. Holy shit.
Trust me when I say this. I'm being sincere. I really do hope it goes well. Heck, I'll come and visit. What's going on? For all the other states who are scared of what's going on with Texas, I say, hey, have them do a little quarantine. Hey, if you're coming from Texas, you want to come to this state or this state, hey, you need a mandatory 10-day quarantine. So
if they do that, this guy will immediately release a video. It won't even be an hour later. This guy will release a video with all of the dumb fucking jump cuts and all of the fucking squeaky voices saying that it's unreasonable that they're making people coming from Texas do their self quarantine.
So I'm just saying, if you guys, people are that scared, other states are that scared, put out the quarantine, self-quarantine for 10 days upon entering this state. If you come from Texas, sure, go about it. Now, for me, like I said, I don't really have a problem with it. I'm rooting for you guys. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think, whether or not you believe, look at this. They are killing people in Texas. That's what he's decided to do.
How many people would have to die for this guy to actually care?
Or you have to believe, you know what? Meh. Lucas,
Well, we got our answer. Let's go talk to CTV.
I'm losing my fucking shit, guys.